Hello, students. I'm your teacher of English, Karna Amit Kumar, sir. So I have just brought the questions which were asked on 15th of Asar, and there were a number of students who had the confusions from this question, and that's why I have brought the solution with the proper explanation. So we shall proceed with it. The first question talks about he did not know the answer, and so basically we need to figure out from which chapter this question has been asked. Okay, so we know that this question belongs to the chapter that is affirmative and negative agreements. Okay, affirmative and negative agreements. There you will study about this portion, this question. So basically what we have to see that when we have to solve this sort of question, there we have to see that both here he takes did with it, then the another subject I takes did with it. Okay, did. Okay, and another thing is that what we have to see that which one is in proper pattern. Only this one is in proper pattern. Neither did I and neither did I. Okay, here it is telling that he did not know the answer, means हीलाई उसलाई पनि आन्सर थाहा थिएन र मलाई पनि आन्सर थाहा थिएन. त हामी के भन्छौँ, he did not know the answer and neither did I, or it can also be written in this way, and I did not either. I didn't either. It can also be written in this way. Okay, so either this could be the right answer or this is. Okay, but this is not given in the option, that's why it becomes the right answer. Okay, similarly I can also tell with another example like Pallavi does not smoke. Another is I do not smoke. See, what we have to see in affirmative and negative agreements, both sentences should be in the same tense and both should talk about the same function. Here we also see Pallavi, both the sentences are in simple present tense, same tense, and both are talking about the same action, which is smoking. They are talking about the smoking, whether both of them do not smoke. Okay, now we have to adjoin them. Okay, agreement, we have to establish an agreement between both of them. Then I shall write what the answer would be. Pallavi does not smoke and neither do I. पल्लवी धूम्रपान गर्दिनन् र म पनि गर्दिन. यसको यो मिनिङ भएको हेर्नु के छ भने Pallavi takes does with it. Why? Because it is third person singular number that takes does, and I is first person. First person always takes do with it. Okay. Similarly, there can be another answer could be, and I do not either. I do not either. It can also be the another answer. Okay, both are the answer of it. Next, now the second question. God said, it's basically this question belongs to the narration. This is the direct speech. God said, let there be light, and there was light. Here you don't have to ponder over much. Ponder over means to think deeply. You don't need to ponder over much, because this is basically the line from the Bible, and the literal answer of this one is waste. Okay, basically all these are given. These have been given only to confuse you. Go command is only used in the case of army or police officer. The captain commanded to fire. Okay, this is how. God does not command. Okay, अब तिमी भन्छौ सर भगवानले आदेश दिनुहुन्छ, त यहाँ होइन, आदेश होइन. यहाँ basically here you have to study that. Basically in a Bible it is said that Adam asked for the light. Okay, Adam asked for the light with the God, and then after God said, okay, your wish will be my command. The God, and this is how it is said that God wished, there should be light, and there was light. God wished. Okay, here you don't have to ponder over much. Okay, we shall go with the another question. See, this question belongs to preposition. I have already posted the certain prepositions, okay, on my page. Okay, you can just go through those prepositions that I have mentioned on my page. Here we have to study. This one is the right answer. How? Here see, on, when we are talking like what happens at morning, when we are talking about a phase of a day. Phase of a day means like morning, noon, afternoon, night, midnight, evening, sunset, sunrise. These are the phases of a day, and when we use at before them, it becomes only at morning. Simply we say that she met me at morning. Okay, she met me at morning. But when we have to use in, it becomes in the morning. In the morning, she met me in the morning. Okay, she met me in the morning. Now when can we use on? When we talk about the morning of a specific day or of a particular day, like on the morning of Sunday, on the morning of Sunday. Sunday is a particular day, Sunday, or 22nd of July, just anything. That is a particular day. It's not. It is a particular day. On the morning of the accident, your birthday, or similarly we can say Republic Day, REPUBLIC, Republic Day, etc. Deepavali, we can say Deepavali. So basically all these are the days which are specific, and when we are talking about the morning, evening, noon, or a day or particular day of a specific day, we are talking about there we use on. There we only use on. In the same way we use on the same afternoon. On the same afternoon means त्यही आफ्टरनून जसको सम्बन्धमा कुरा भएको छ जहाँ कुनै घटना घट्या होला. Clear छ? त on the same afternoon. On the afternoon, if there had not been same, the answer would have been, if there had not been same, the answer would have been what? In. But same has been given. Same has been. That shows it is talking about the afternoon of a particular day. Okay. So we use on. And we know that it occurs always at work. At work. Here you have to study this one, at work. At comes before work. Okay. And also break, it's a fixed preposition, that is break into. It is a fixed preposition that you will have to mug up. Mug up means yaad garnu, memorize, mug up, to memorize. Okay, mug up, that you will have to memorize. Mug up. You broke into his house in broad daylight. Broad daylight means दिन दहाड़े. ठीक छ, दिन दहाड़े. ठीक छ. अब त्यसपछि we shall go with the next question. Few people will come. Okay, that's also one of the wonderful questions. Few. See, few, of few, the few. Similarly, little, all little, the little, the little. These are adjectives. All these are adjectives. Okay, adjectives. Okay. See, these three are used for countable number, and these three are used for uncountable number. Tick. And the first two, few and little, they show negative sense. They give negative sense. Few means नाई को बराबर. नाई तो totally भन्न मिलेन. There are few students in the class means 1 or 2 students. Where there could have been 100 students, there are only 1 or 2 students. That is called नाई को बराबर. ठीक छ, नाई को बराबर. नाई भन्न मिलेन but नाई को बराबर. That is called few. A little means, for example, you have only this much insignificant amount of water in your bottle. Okay, in a bottle of 1 liter, insignificant amount of water. Okay, only this much of water is there. That we prefer to call little water. ठीक छ, त्यो नाई को बराबर छ. That's why both are used in negative sentence. Yeah, means both show always negative sense. That's why. And these two here and these two here. Okay, all these four show positive sentence. They are used in positive sense. Now here we see few people will come. So basically it is negative sentence. Few becomes negative. That's why it's its tag question will be will they त्यही अफ्यू भइदिएको भए द फ्यू भइदिएको भए उन्ट दे भइहाल्थ्यो ठीक छ यतिकै हो हामीले यहाँ बुझ्नु पर्ने here we have to say this question belongs to the chapter gerund and infinitive okay here we see a stop these verb takes after both infinitive and gerund both could be the right answer clear sir अब how to choose which one here which one to choose here that depends upon the clause which comes after it okay so you must have studied what infinitive is used after stop only to show stop similarly remember both of them take what infinitive as well as gerund after them but how to choose one among one between them so here we need to understand when it shows temporary stop with for example for we are taking stop so when we have to show something that has been stopped for a temporary purpose transitory purpose we use infinitive and when we use stop to show something that has been stopped for a permanent purpose there we use gerund so here we see adim is basically a character from Bible the first person of the world according to the character adim we also prefer to say Adam okay adim stopped when he saw his dad coming towards him तो यहाँ के छ भने सिम्पली बुझ्नु आदिम स्टप टु स्मोक के गरिरहेको थियो हामी यसरी बुझ्छौँ त्यो चाहिँ आदिम चाहिँ गल्लीमा गएर यो सुट्टा मारिरहेको थियो उसको बुवा उतैबाट निस्कनु भयो चट्ट बुवाले हेरेर सट्टा फ्यालिदिरहेछ यसरी भइगयो स्ट्रेट पोजिसनमा डिसिप्लिन वेमा भइगयो जसरी बुवा जानुभयो त्यसै गरी फेरि अर्को निकालेर मुखमा राखिलियो या त्यो दिन नलिएर पनि अर्को दिन चाहिँ धूम्रपान गरेको होला त त्यो चाहिँ बुवाले हेरेर त्यसबेला रोक्या हो त दैट इज कॉल्ड टु स्टप त्यही यहाँ भइदिएको भयो कि आदिम स्टॉप्ड स्मोकिङ when his mom gave him a pledge not to smoke further okay when his mom gave him a pledge means promise here it is in noun okay that's why article has come before it so when his mom gave him a pledge means promise not to smoke further उसको मम्मीले वचन दिनुभयो जो बाछा लिनुभयो उसित कि अबदेखि धूम्रपान गर्नु छैन त अब के भइगयो अब त्यो छाडिदियो अब मम्मीको कसम खाए चाहिँ किन गर्नुपर्ने गर्लफ्रेन्डको कसम खाइदियो गर्लफ्रेन्डले नै यो त्यो प्रमिस गराइदियो या त म या त तिम्रो स्मोकिङ तिम्रो लाइफमा अनि के गर्ने त उसले भनिरहेछ गर्लफ्रेन्ड तिमी नै रहौ मेरो लाइफमा आई सेल स्टप स्मोकिङ ओके त त्यो पर्मानेन्ट बेसिसमा जब गरिरहेछ भने हाम्रो के भइहाल्छ स्मोकिङ हुन्थ्यो तर यहाँ के छ टेम्पोररी बेसिसमा गरिरहेछ त द्याट्स वाइ टु स्मोक कम्स हियर एज एन आन्सर okay then we shall go with another question this question is from one word substitution so basically bibliophile means a lover of books that is also right which one is incorrect this one is right adam soil means ordinary water drinking water ठीक है adam soil and this word is also taken from Bible okay this is also taken from Bible in grammar we study 3 or 4 things from Bible like Adam soil similarly the God wished let there should be light and there was light ठीक छ अरु पनि हामी पढ्छौं 7 sins ठीक छ त्यो पनि हामीले हेर्नु पर्छ त बेसिकली this one is also right a person who hates marriage is called misogynist that is also right misogynist one who hates marriage is called misogynist similarly one who hates womankind is called misogynist so these sort of words have been given in one word substitution and this one is magnanimous basically this is an adjective ous that ends with ous is adjective generally they are adjective so basically magnanimous means what udar liberal one who is always ready to help soft hearted always ready to help other ठीक छ flexible in nature flexible udar always ready to help always ready to adjust always means soft hearted person not a cruel one at all so this one is incorrect okay a magnanimous person can never be a cruel one so this one is incorrect this is our right answer according to the question now we shall go with the another question which one is correct okay So this question belongs to the chapter subject verb agreement. Subject verb agreement, that we also prefer to say syntax, and also we prefer to say concord. Okay, so all these are synonymous in nature, so you don't need to get confused. अब यहाँ हेर्छौँ, अब यसमा तिमीले के हेर्छौ भने what you have to see that when two subject, first which one is correct we have to find out. So here we have to see first the teacher together with his students are present. So you must have studied what, when two subjects are there, subject 1, subject 2. Okay, so here you have to study, so when two subjects are combined with, adjoined with, added with, the form of verb comes according to the first subject, okay. So the first subject is in similar number, the teacher, that is in similar number, so the verb must be is, okay, then it must be is instead of are. Okay, it does not come according to the second subject. This is plural, that's why it has been given plural. No, this is wrong concept. It should occur according to the first subject. Okay, when they are added by, when the two subjects are added by the given terms like with, together with, along with, headed by, guided by, accompanied by, governed by, similarly as well as, like, unlike, and except, and so on. There are few other words as well, but these are sufficient for you. Okay, we shall go with the another one. Either you or he is guilty. Here you have to see, this one is wrong, which one is correct, that this one is wrong. Okay, now we have to see this one, either you or he is guilty. See, you must have studied when two subjects are added with either or, neither nor, or, either or, neither nor, or means this or. Okay, the form of verb comes according to the nearest subject. Here we are not talking about the first subject or second subject, we are talking about the nearest subject. So basically the form of verb depends according to the sentence as well. Here we have to see what sort of sentence is that one. Here we see we have to fill the verb, and nearest subject is he. You is far away from here. You is far away from here, and he is comparatively closer. That's why we say is comes, because he takes is. Okay, but there could be another sentence like is or are, either you or he. Okay, so you have to fill here. This is question mark, means this is an interrogative sentence. So here we have to see, we have to fill one between them. Okay, so here we have to see which one is the closer subject. The closer one is, this one is the closer. This one is the closer than this one. Okay, so according to you takes are. So here the answer will be are. Okay, in this sentence. So in either or, neither nor, or, we always take the form of verb according to the closest subject. Here the closest subject is he, and here the closest subject is you. Okay, now so this one is right, he is, so this one is right. Which one is correct? That this one is right, but we have to deal these two questions as well. It is I who has done this. So this question is from, this question is related to relative pronoun. Okay, relative pronoun, you must have studied in a relative pronoun, or that is also given in antecedent of pronoun. Antecedent, there is a term antecedent, antecedent, antecedent of pronoun. I have told you time and again, you need to go through both the chapters, relative pronoun and antecedent of pronoun. You will definitely find number of questions being asked in each examination. So here we see antecedent means what? Antecedent means the preceding term. Okay, that comes before. Antecedent means that comes before. So before what? Pronoun. Here we see, where is the pronoun? This one is pronoun. Who is pronoun? Which pronoun? Relative pronoun. Always say relative. It's not a relative. Relate as a verb, it is relate pronunciation. But as an adjective, when IVE suffix is added, after verb, that becomes adjective. Like relate becomes relative. Okay, create becomes creative. create becomes creative, destruct becomes destructive, they all are destructive, they all are adjective now. Okay, so basically a relative pronoun, its literal pronunciation is relative. The relative pronoun, when we find here relative pronoun, who is the relative pronoun? Before it given I, and I, according to this subject we have to our verb comes. So according to I takes what? Have. I takes have, not has. Okay, it is I who have done this. Okay, it is I who have done this. That could have been, this has could have been have. Okay, now this one, many a man were killed. Now in this question we see that many a man were killed, that's why this one is wrong. Now we are talking about this one, many a man were killed. Now we all have to see, if a plural number comes after many, like many people, many men, many students, the form of verb is plural. But when it is in singular number, it is in singular number, when many takes a singular number after it, the form of verb becomes singular number, that it becomes was. Many a man was killed. Okay, many a man was killed, that's why it is, this one is also wrong, this one is also wrong, this one is right. Okay, now we shall go with the second another question. See, compromise. A stress we have to find out. So first you must have studied in a stress, there is the chapter called stress. In a stress you must have studied the verb, the verb trisyllabic verbs that end with what? ise, ize, always get stress on their first syllable. All these are verbs. This is also verb, this is also verb, this one is also verb. They are trisyllabic verbs and they end with izhe or isc. Okay, so they always gives stress on their first syllable. So come, this gets a stress upon. So this one is right. Okay, now we go with the another question. Okay, the pattern, sentence structure. This question belongs to sentence structure. Okay, see here, advise me, that we have to study. See, it is an imperative sentence since it begins with B1. This one begins with B1. Here any, don't say that it begins with a B1, so it becomes only verb. This one is verb. Of course, this one is verb. But every sentence begin with, when we have to say that, when we have to show in a sentence structure, we have to put subject before it. Okay, there is a subject hidden before advise. For example, I say to someone, open the door. It's an imperative sentence, it's a command, it's an order. It's not a command, it's an order. So open the door, whom I am telling? One who is listening. And who is listening? You is listening. You means second person is listening. So there is always subject that is hidden. That's why we use subject plus, always there comes subject. Okay, advise me, yani ki who is telling? First person is telling to second person. The second person becomes the subject. You advise me. It is you advise me. Subject plus this one is verb. So we write verb. This one is me. Me is object. Here we say subject plus noun pronoun. This one is object. Okay. Now we see that this object here is pronoun. Okay. And I can also say, instead of me, we can also use Ram. Advise Ram. So here me can come, yani means pronoun can comes also, or noun can comes as, pronoun can come or noun can come as an object. Okay, so object is noun pronoun. And then after this one we say this is a clause because there is a subject and finite verb. Okay, that's why it becomes a clause, and that clause begins with a WH word. That's why we called interrogative clause. So this one is our right option. ठीक है? Now we shall go with the another question. Why don't you have him? So see, this is the question from causative verb. In causative verb, you might have studied What you might have studied? Have, make plus object. Object is a person plus V1 and get plus same thing plus 2 plus V1. 2 plus V1. That is the pattern. Okay. कुनै काम गर्न लाउनु कसैलाई, जस्तै I made him sign my shoes. I made him sign my shoes. मैले उसलाई आफ्नो जुत्ता टल्काउन लाएँ. त्यसै गरी you make him. Why don't you have him? Sign your shoes. उसलाई तिमी आफ्नो जुत्ता किन सफा गर्न लाउँदैनौ, टल्काउन लाउँदैनौ. क्लियर छ? यसरी हामी भन्छौँ. ठीक छ, त साइन भइहाल्छ. गेटको साथमा 2 plus V1, यसको साथमा मात्र V1. Okay then, next question. When they entered, I was writing a letter. So this one is the right answer, and how? We shall explain this one. In past tense, you must have studied, or you need to know that when one action was going on in past, when an action was going on, and in between another action occurred, the action which was so going on is shown in past continuous tense, and the action which occurred in between is shown in simple past tense or past indefinite tense. That's why when they entered, जब उनीहरू प्रवेश गरे, means when they came inside, I was writing means म लेखिरहेको थियो. The process of writing was going on, and in between another action, what happened, that they entered. Similarly, I was sleeping when somebody rang the bell. The sleeping process was going on, the process of sleeping was going on, and in between the action which occurred, there was somebody rang the bell. Okay, that's why. Now we go with the another question. 12. Chairs are made of. Chairs are, see here, you need to study of and from. Made of and made from. What you have to see that when the physical property does not change, when we change one object to another object, when we transform one object into another object, its property does not change. We use of. Like chairs are made of wood. Even after making the chairs, we find they are still wood. Okay, यदि चिसो भयो भने त्यसैले यो भाँचेर जलाउँदा हुन्छ. ठीक छ, यो हाम्रो के भएको, chairs, tables are made of wood, but paper is made from because by looking the paper we cannot figure it out from which object it has been made. केबाट बनेको छ थाहै हुँदैन. Only after the studying or looking we can just see that it is made from wood or the pulp of wood. Similarly, curd is made from milk. Wine is made from grapes, because they have totally changed their nature after the transformation. Okay, then another question. Basically, when you read this one, you find out that this passage deals with how arcs in space are created. At once you may not be able to find out the meaning of this one. Read it twice or thrice, then after you will understand it. At beginning you will have confusion, but later you will understand it. Of course, this talks about how arcs in space are created. Next question we see. According to the passage, dark matter in line 11 is, here 911 is given. So here you have to understand, you need to understand the line, you will have to count the line. And if it is sentence given, you need to count the sentence. Like this one is here, it ends. This is the full stop, means this one is the sentence. Another full stop is there, then this one is the sentence. So in examination, you need, if it is said line, you need to count this one 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This one is the line. And sentence, then you have to see full stop, question mark, and sign of exclamation. This is how you have to solve this one. Basically, this word might not be given in line number 11, but wherever you find here, basically while typing this one, there could have been some problem related to sizing the your passage, there could be a problem. But wherever you find dark, it means invisible. Here the answer is invisible. Okay. It can be inferred from the passage. That infer means infer, I-N-F-E-R. Infer means what does it try to convey? Means to convey some message. So the passage tries to info means tries to convey the message what? It tries to convey astronomers are not certain about the properties of dark matter. Basically, when you read the comprehension, you will understand finally that astronomers are still confusion regarding the properties of dark matter. They are not clear about this one, what exactly this one is.